Hi everybody, this is Stephanie with Our Natural Wisdom. Thanks for joining me. I'm a life coach that works with moms, helping them find stillness, resilience, and clarity by connecting them with their natural wisdom. And today I wanted to talk with you all about how to talk with trees, which is something that I believe we can all do and have done most likely in our past and just need to relearn it. I wanted to introduce you to one of my sweet tree friends. This is a beautiful maple that is within a short walk of my home, and if you're here in Barrington, it's right between the library and the Journey Care Hospice Center, which makes it an especially powerful tree for healing. I guess the questions that you want to have answered are how and why should we talk with trees? I'm going to start with the why. I think a lot of us have had really powerful experiences with trees in our past, maybe as children, and we've lost that connection over time. Trees can be just so calming and healing, and you can just lose yourself hanging out underneath a tree, reading or just looking up at the leaves or swinging on a swing as a child. I think that if you think back, you'll remember a lot of trees that made an impression on you as a child. And I think that we should reestablish that connection with as many trees as we can as adults, and especially as moms, because we really need to access that healing energy that trees can provide. I think another thing that is just worth mentioning, given the location that I'm in right now, trees are amazing at absorbing grief. They are, it's a powerful place to ground grief. I think that trees have an ability to transmute. I know that they have an ability to transmute energy that we would like to release and that is healthy for us to release. They have the ability to change it into a different form, to compost it into the earth and have that energy serve a greater purpose than prolonging our pain and suffering that is often the case through grief. Just wanted to say that because I think this tree has really helped a lot of people in that respect. The how, here's the fun part, of course. When you're interested in connecting with a tree, if you are feeling drawn to communicating with trees, which I hope you are if you're watching this, next time you're out for a walk, just be aware of the trees around you and just be cognizant of whether any particular tree is calling out to you. Do you feel a particular attraction to a certain tree? It may not be the most obvious one. It may not be the one in your backyard. It might not be the biggest, most spectacular tree around. Hi, Erica. Thanks for coming in. It might not be the biggest and oldest tree or gnarliest tree. It might just be, a regular tree that you've passed every day. But that tree might be calling out to you, wanting to connect with you. So be receptive to that. And if you do hear that, I would highly encourage you to get on up to the tree. And of course, the first thing that we always want to do is introduce ourselves, right? That's the most friendly thing to do and the most welcoming thing to do. So I always really want to get a physical connection with the tree, whether it's laying my hands on it. If I feel like it, I will actually lean up against it with my forehead, put my forehead right on the tree. That is really powerful. And a wonderful thing also to do, of course, I think a lot of us have done, is just lean up against a tree. Get as much of your body against the tree as you possibly can. And then really this is just my experience here, folks. I'm sure other people have had other approaches that have worked as well, is to just concentrate on your breath and really think about breathing in and drawing up the energy through the soles of your feet, up through the tree's roots, through the soles of your feet, and up through your body. And then when you breathe out, really think about breathing out and releasing those energies that you are ready to let go. put them out through the soles of your feet and allow the tree to take those in, because like I said earlier, trees are wonderful at transmuting energy, composting energy that is best for us to release, and they can put it to good use in the earth. They're really good at this, and they really want to help us with this. So concentrate on doing that for a while, and when you feel drawn to, simply ask the tree, do you have anything you would like to tell me? And you're probably going to have to wait for a little bit. These are old beings that they work in a slower at a slower pace than we do, which is good for us to establish that stillness. And sit and just wait to see if you receive anything. Know that it might not be words, it might be sensations, it might be colors or symbols, or a pattern that you see in your mind. Today when I was connecting with this tree, I saw like a swirling vortex that was moving up through the tree's trunk and up through my feet as well. And good. I'm going to have to read that. Great. I'm glad that you're going to be doing that, because this is so powerful, Erica. This is really a wonderful thing to do. I encourage you to do it next time that you can. This vortex of energy that I was experiencing, I now think that it was the tree taking in all of the water that we've recently received, because we've had a heck of a lot of rain, and I just felt like that's what was going on. So I think that there's just so many things that we can receive from trees. They may not be telling us something, life-changing, but they are just telling us about their day, what's happening with them. And this allows us to develop a personal relationship with them, because we're just relating to them as another being. Like I said, they may not speak in words that we understand. It might be murmurings, it may be something else, but be receptive to that. And over time, especially if you spend time with a specific tree several times over and over, you will start to understand some of that, how that tree speaks and how they choose to speak to you, which may be different than how they speak to other people. Of course, when it's time for you to leave your tree, always say thank you and bid them farewell, and that you will be happy to see them again soon, and that you'll make an effort to see them again soon, because once they start relating with you, I think that they really look forward to it in the future. I think that is all that I wanted to say today. This is a beautiful day. I hope that you're able to get out and about this weekend and later today. Thanks so much for tuning in, and I look forward to hearing more about your experiences with trees. I know that they've had a powerful impact on a lot of people's lives. Part of the reason that I wanted to do this Facebook Live was to talk about how communicating with trees is something that we can do. This is normal. I want to normalize this for people. It's something that we can do with children, and it's something that we can do as adults, and it really brings a lot of benefits to our lives. So thanks again for tuning in, and take care. Talk later. Bye-bye.